I didn't really know what to expect from my studio mates when I came here. I knew they were like good, but when I got here I was like, oh, they're great.
People who are like winning all these competitions and who have made names of themselves. There's like totally an aspect of motivation that comes when you're around these people who are just so talented and who work so hard.
Even when there's like a passage I'm struggling with, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go practice. I don't want to do it. And being around those people like kind of re-energizes me.
I wanted to come to the Butler School of Music mainly to study with Dr. Page.
Biggest reason because of Dr. Page.
Dr. Page.
I think a lot of us really enjoy Dr. Page.
I remember my first lesson, like Dr. Page picks up a saxophone and he plays a few notes and I'm like, wow.
He's so young, he's still getting better and he's as good as he is now.
It's crazy to be able to work with one of the top professionals in your industry every week for an hour. Like that's an insane amount of time to ask questions, get information, and just learn so much.
How are you feeling about like the motion in between the measures?
He's not someone who will give you the answer straight away.
Very Socratic teacher. He's going to be asking the questions to try to make you think.
The large ensembles at UT, they are like known pretty well, especially the wind ensemble.
The wind ensemble with Jerry Junkin.
Working under Professor Junkin
Getting to be involved in the wind ensemble with Professor Junkin
was something that a 15-year-old Olivia would have never even fathomed.
He's a true artist. There's a reason why he is so well renowned.
And the guest artists they bring in.
Being able to see artistry at that level. I've never been motivated to improve on my instrument after hearing vocalists sing before.
I really like the new music ensemble as well. It's a smaller group, it's a little bit different repertoire, and it's a lot of fun.
Really good jazz program here. I had not only the permission, but the encouragement and blessing to be involved on both sides. If you're looking to play, Austin jazz scene is great. There's a lot of opportunities. The new music scene in Austin is definitely going to be more happening than most spots.
The Austin Opera put on the Revolution of Steve Jobs, which called for 2 saxophones. So I got to play in that opera with Dr. Page.
I think like the first easiest thing professionally that you can find in the city is teaching opportunities. And I think I was told coming down here to Austin that you can spit and find 15 saxophone students.
I'm the teaching assistant for the Saxophone Studio, and then I teach at Westlake High School.
I've been able to teach at a couple high schools and a couple middle schools.
I think that's just strengthened both my listening and my playing so much.
Where there's more people, there's more money, there's more opportunities. If you have a car and you have like a little bit of hustle and like you're gonna be talking to people and emailing band directors and figuring stuff out, you will probably have to turn students down.
Actually, when I'm graduating, my plan is to be private teaching in the Austin area. Being in the saxophone studio at UT is incredible.
Really good bunch of people to be around.
Lifelong friends.
One person's success is everybody's success. This past year, we had multiple studio mates win jobs or win competitions.
I will be transitioning into a job with the Air Force Band in Washington, D.C.
My quartet, we qualified for the North American Saxophone Alliance competition and for Fish Off.
I will be heading off to, well, pretty soon to basic training and then off to Washington, D.C. For a job with Pershing's own ceremonial band.
I was more excited for them than I think they were excited for themselves.
Having everybody over to our house and just enjoying some food, and we're pretty typically playing some Mario Kart together, like that's sort of the annual studio tradition. It's just great fun, and it's a good way to get to know them. It's a good way for them to also see too that I'm just like a normal person.
One word I would use to describe Dr. Page is empathetic.
Inspirational.
Charismatic.
I need a thesaurus.
One of the nicest human beings I've ever met.
One of the kindest professors I've ever had.
A great human being.
He's such a good person, like, he needs a really good word to describe him.
One word I'd use to explain Dr. Page is professional.
He has the ability to kind of see where you're at and what you need, and that transcends teaching, and that allows someone to be a mentor.
One word to describe Dr. Page is ubiquitous. We need help with something, Dr. Page is there for us. We have a performance, we have a rehearsal, we need to stop by his office for a quick question or a quick chat, Dr. Page is there. An amazing mentor, and I'm so thankful to study with him.